Back to the stage then. Ah, here we go. Where the notebook was. We found this notebook mixed in with Mr. Varys' belongings. Do you think he might have been trying to steal it? Why would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troop Grammy's secret tricks? It makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook. In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now. Maybe I'll do a little more investigating there. So something to put the two reviews. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. You're not planning on putting some magical money on, are you? Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear? Nasty. April 27th. Henry's Felton. Let's see, we should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Ugh. Hopefully, Bonnie unlocked the door for us like she said she would. Move. No, don't move. Don't mean that, you fucking... There we go. It's also unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Fina, here we go. April 27th, Penrose Theatre. Understage. Sure, it's dark and dusty down here. Huh? What are you... Oh, you mean that tiny little row there? No, I mean that fearsome beast of her. I take it you don't like rodents. A dove cart? A juice box and some snacks, really? Looks like somebody planned to have a little tree in the middle of all this show. I'll make it big someday too, just you wait and see. What's that about? My guess is... Silver crowd some poor system into toilet here in the darkness. And who would know about this one? Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. Wasn't me! The stage lift for getting up to the stage. Looks like this crank owns a platform, but Tracy says it's impossible for one person to do it alone. Or you could just take people at their word. If I'm reading this one right, this must be the stage lift Tracy moved during the show. Originally it was there where stage lift 1 is now. Gonna be easy for her. She's pretty petite, but I bet it'd be easy for you. What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin. Cabin? What, are we in Until Dawn territory now? Doesn't matter, right? Maybe a spin to mark which ladder to climb. This ladder goes up to the ceiling. So I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage. Sure, she must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Really? Huh? Oh, why me? You'd make me... Fine, I'm going. Ah, lights! Ow! Are you alright? I can now confirm that ladder doesn't indeed lead up to the stage. No problem? Alright, fine. I'll climb ladder. Why does that have to be ladders? Huh? Where am I? It's pitch black. I'm cramped too. No, I think you're in that coffin we saw backstage. So that's where this ladder leads. I still don't get what that coffin was for. Wait. Ow! What are you doing? That hurts. I think I'm... Oh, stop being such a drama queen. Something for me. Huh? Hey, you're right. This must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. Sword stand added to the core target. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide. Huh? Ow! Quit shoving! Ow! My arm doesn't bend that way. What the heck, Athena? Shh, look. Isn't that Bonnie? Bonnie, wait for me! And the reins, Roger. What do we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There was something off in the voices. Oh, right. Athena's super sensitive hearing. Well, as long as poking around trying to stop trouble. Should I be worried? Relax, I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either. You better not, or you're gonna get it. What the? Is that just me, or does Bonnie seem kind of different from before? Apollo, shh. Leave everything to me, baby. Don't forget the power of mass media. If we can accomplish anything, we'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict. You really had Trucy, don't you, Bonnie? Hey, what the heck? Oh, you cute Tweedle thing. You're adorable when you're funny. Ow, ow, my foot! Can't you take a joke? Nah, lite, no, ping way. Creep. What was that absolutely revolting scene all about? Yes, the entertainment industry attracts all kinds of eccentrics. That conversation, it's not every red flag in the book. Reddins claims she was at the TV station at the time of the incident. We saw Bonnie on stage ourselves. Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take-Two TV visit? Sounds like a plan. April 27th. Take-Two TV. Studio. Holy shit, that looks like a... This looks like a fucking casino. Magical! Alright. Magical murder. Live audience witnessed a shocking skewing. 17-year-old magician Trudy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. Can't let them fall. Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. We can prove innocence in real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set a record straight at trial. It's supposed to be a video production workstation of some sort. That coffee cup looks awfully familiar. Yeah, that's what Mr. Veterans always says. Very hands-on, you know. You'll always find him on the side of these projects. He was there at the station during the magic show, right? Sounds like he has a rock-solid alibi. Yeah, but does he though? Slot machine and roulette wheel, huh? He really went all in with the gambling theme. Looks like that slot machine really works. I just wanted to give gambling. Not worth it. Besides, you're not even old enough to gamble in most states yet. Thanks for the vote of confidence. What are you guys, street? Street? Does that mean people off the street or something? We're Trudy Wright's lawyers. Oh, okay. Lawyers, got it. Yeah, well, what do you want? You must be really busy. You haven't even looked this way. Investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. You heard that Roger Veterans was in charge of that program. Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. Just between you and me, I think it was Bonnie that egged him on. Egged him on? How so? I saw the two of them together, you know, walking along arm in arm. And she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted to work. She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently. I see. Oh, hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you'd want the show footage, right? On the disc in my back pocket. If you want it, go ahead and fish it out. Ah, thank you very much. Turned out to be some friendly help. Well, guess we got just about everything we can out of this place. Looks like Veteran's alibi is pretty airtight. If that's true, who could have killed Mr. Reyes? I'm proving that Trucy's signature was forged. Okay, so why do you have to go for that? April 27th, Penrose Theatre. Dressing room. Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract. There must be some kind of trick that was used when she signed it. Some kind of object or tool was used. There may still be a trace of it somewhere. Like with the pen or the paper. Aufgehört? Där du. Kolla om finanserna. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing, just one sheet in this clipboard, right? Clipboard. Isn't this clipboard Tracy used when she signed the contract? I think you're right. Let's get the in one somewhere. Let's try opening the folder. This probably holds papers in place. Does this clip have something to do with how they conda? Ow! Oh wait, that's Athena. Oh, it bit me. Only you could get hurt by a clipboard, Athena. Looks like a screw. Guess that means this clipboard can be taken apart. I can't loosen this one without a screwdriver. Hey, this screw is different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it. Whoa, it came out. See, trying to tell you, but would you listen? No. Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there. Is this a screw? What, do I have to make it with the funny all the time? I don't see you denying it either. Hey, look, the back panel is loose. I think I can take it off. Got it. You're just making things left and right today, aren't you? Look, there's something inside. What is this black sheet of, I want to say paper. When Tracy signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath. So that's how Tracy was conned. This is how Veins Rogers do it. Just know it. How dare he? Yeah, but I bet we can use this clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. April 27th. Write anything at agency. What in the world? What's going on here? Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Whoa, now this is a... Trespassing? But this is an office. You're the one who's trespassing. Enough with lip, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt. What are you talking about? Just abiding by the contract. The agency can't pay me. I have every right to seize this property, am I right? Just like that? We haven't even had a chance to take this to trial. If you're gonna be mad, shouldn't Tracy be the one you're mad at? Told you. Serves you right for getting involved in those grounds. Why you dirty rotten... Huh? What's this? You want me to look at something? Yeah, the fuck. Don't show him that now, Apollo. Let's just try to take him. Figured. Yeah, good point. Better play our cards close to our chest. It bothers you so much. Why do you have your palm stretched out? What are you going to do with all that stuff? Sell it, of course, every last bit of it. That's what I'm seizing everything. I'll take this little office of yours, too. You think you can just waltz in and do whatever you want? Indeed I do. Unless you write whatever warehouse joker's got 3 million ready. I don't know then, because I gotta recoup my money somehow. Or the entire program went south because of Trucy. Shut the fuck up. Got liability for compensation. Your liability, bitch. And this infantile agency is liable party. Why, you black-hearted? No good, we don't have any proof that veterans was behind. You're gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famed Mr. Right left behind nothing but incompetent noobs run things. No way, he was counting on Mr. Right to be away from this planet of his. What a two-bit fuck, we'll show him. There's the sugar, that expression. It's priceless, so how does it feel to lose a precious office your boss left you in charge? Now, not to rub it in or anything, but I think you should know where you stand right now. Oh man, what now? Here, have a gander. The trial of young up-and-coming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside. What? Is this live? Yellow journalism at its finest. And that's the way it is. Majority of the public already thinks Trucy's guilty. He saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in the country's against you. No way. No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent that girl? Of course we do. We believe in her innocence. Go ahead, think what you want. It's a free country. Just know that you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep on flopping around like a dime fish you are. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take in this cozy little office tonight while you still can. Hang loose, baby. I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure. Well, look out. Clear out, we don't want murders here. Yikes! Let's get out of here before we get killed too! We have to do something to protect ourselves. I'm fast. It's Mr. Right. Apollo, I got your messages. How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer? Mr. Right, some giant mess. Poor Trucy. And the office. Our office. Apollo? Okay, we better both take a deep breath. Wow, I see. And he's saying you have to be out by tomorrow? So sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could do. This is quite a mess, isn't it? Even if I left right now, I wouldn't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. Sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me. Of course, we can handle the defense, but the office... Too soon to give up on that. What do you mean? The contract only addresses Trucy's liability if she causes the show to be cancelled. So you just have to prove in court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault. Hey, you're right! So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo. I know! I'll be... fine. Right? Apollo? Been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say with absolute confidence that you'll be fine. Really? Seen you on victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations. And guided Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine. You can call me anytime if you feel you need to, but I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this. That's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo. What's up, Apollo? Why are you smiling? Oh, me? It's nothing. Mr. Wright believes in me. I can't let him down. We have to win this trophy. Our opponent tomorrow. Prosecutor Sadmadi, huh? Why now of all times? Still, don't care who it is. Can't afford to let my guard down for anyone. What a surprise, it is he.
O restless wandering soul of the dead.
Prosecutor Sadmadi. Oh. Sorry to disturb you, but It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
To be continued. Trial day 1. Yep, continue on to next chapter. April 28th, 9:15 AM. District Court. Defendant. Lobby number 3. I'm fine. I'm full of justice, and I'm fine. Is the fellow okay? He's been muttering to himself all morning. He's been like that since yesterday. Just the pressures of today's. Yikes! Athena! When did you get it? Can you relax a little bit, will you? You're getting yourself way too worked up. Yeah, but I'm alright. I'm fine. Oh yeah? What did you find out? Well, they say he was an incredible power to accurately read the child's karma and its ultimate fate. What is that supposed to mean? I don't have all the details, but apparently he can foresee how the arguments will go and he needs his opposition. Man, this isn't gonna be a cakewalk if that's true. In any case, it sounds like he's gonna keep us on our toes. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. This guy is putting his faith in me. Can't let him down now. I'm fine. There he goes again. It's almost like he's chanting a prayer. I'm fine. You say so, Apollo. The trial will start momentarily. Is the defense ready? Yes, we're fine. Trucy's fate and fate of the agency rests on this trial. April 28th, 9:30 AM. District Court. Column 3. Column number 6? Wonder if they repaired that column. Court is now in session for the trial of Trucy Wright. The defense is ready, Honor. And the prosecution? Prosecutor Sadmadi? 1,000 pardons. It was rude of me to keep you waiting. I was praying for the victim. Oh, praying! Yes, I see. You're a Kharainist monk, correct? Prosecutor? Yes, that is correct. I am but a lowly monk from the kingdom of Kharain. I beg in advance for forgiveness and kind patience of everyone here in this court. I am unfamiliar with the proceedings of this country and may make many blunders. He seems like such... No. I wonder if I ever had a chance to talk with him about Trucy. Now then, Prosecutor Sadmadi, your opening statement, if you would. Certainly. In the name of the Holy Mother, I vow to guide the victim's soul to a land of eternal peace, known as the Twilight Realm. Now, let the last rites of the victim begin. Are you the Sadmadi? He didn't even make a name for himself, apparently, but that nickname, last rites prosecutor, well, now that will come into play here. The incident took place in the middle of a spectacular magic show. The accused performed a magic trick in which she thrust a sword into a coffin. A coffin from which the body of the victim then spilled out, dead from a fatal stabbing. The victim's name was Man of Mystery. Man of Mystery. Otherwise known as the Great Mysterious. His blood was found on the sword that was used during the magic trick. Autopsy report added to the court record. So his death was just an unfortunate accident? It is only natural for one to assume as such, Your Honor. However, it was no mere accident, but rather a homicide. The prosecution's position is that this was a murder made to look like an accident. I see, and you believe this crime was committed by the defendant? After a thorough consideration of all possible scenarios, I unfortunately had no other choice but to conclude as much. So that's how it's going to be, huh? Guess I can convince him after all. Very well, and now let us hear from the defense. Naturally, you maintain that the defendant is innocent, Your Honor. If the defense wouldn't mind, could you please explain your reason? My reason? Well, I'd have to say that my main reason is because I believe in the defendant. I see. So you find it difficult to come up with anything more concrete than that, do you? What a fine demonstration of the fact that you are indeed a lawyer of putrid mind. Putrid mind? Prosecutor Sadmadi? Excuse me, but I...
Satorai mao mandomo samashi de tashi no ketare gaseo soroka!
What? You don't mind my asking, Prosecutor? What was that you were just chanting? A sutra of the Holy Mother that guides those of tainted soul toward enlightenment. It is a kindness temptation to awaken the foolish from their fruitless slumber. I know what we're saying. Fitting for a lawyer who indulges in such fancy as the innocence of the accused. I see. So basically you're asking the defense to get real. Allow me these few words, defense. It is my duty as a monk to punish sinners and to guide victims' souls to the Twilight Realm. Should you show repentance and admit to the accused's guilt now, no harm will come to you. But should you interfere with my sacred last rites for the victim, then I shall cast you down into the pit of hell, along with Trucy Wright. Now wait just 1 minute here. Putrid? Pit of hell? Is there any way to address someone in a court of law? Prosecutor Sadmadi, that may be the way you conduct trials in Khura'in, but I would appreciate it if you would refrain from such charged language here. Your Honor, that was but a Khura'inist sermon for those who have strayed from the path. Harsh words are often necessary to admonish contemptible deviants who cannot see reason. Oh, I see. I didn't realize. Yes, they really do hate defense attorneys in Khura'in, huh? Even still, that's way on. And the trial's only just begun. Well, defense, I suppose the way a prosecutor does things varies by country. Why don't we look at this as a cross-cultural exchange and try to be open-minded about it? What? Bailiff, please bring in the first witness. Ah, yes, back with the Snackoos. Uh-oh, I thought you'd said goodbye to the Snackoos. Detective Sky, the courtroom is no place for gorging yourself. What's wrong with having a little snack? Girls gotta eat, right? She seems a little stressed out. Detective Sky, your testimony, please. Yeah, about that. Just want to state for the record. I'm sorry? Detective Sky, this path you seek to follow is misguided. Giving the wrongdoer false hope will only deepen her despair in the end. Let it go and move on. Acts which go against your duty will earn you divine punishment from the Holy Mother. Frustrated eating again. I guess I got signed on some paperwork or something for sticking up for Trucy. She and Prosecutor Sadmari don't seem to get along very well, do they? Shall we continue? The prosecution contends that the accused had a clear motive. The evidence, if you would, Detective Sky. Alright, please take a look at this poster. This is just me was a little different from the one in Miss Wright's dressing room. This is a revised version of that poster. This one says cancelled under Mr. Reyes. That's right, Mr. Reyes left the troop after the first version of the poster was printed. Take a look at Mr. Reyes' right forearm, near his elbow. See the big scar? You apparently got that when you made a mistake trying to practice while practicing a magic trick. Ouch! That's quite a scar. And I thought the one on out of my hand was bad. Because of the accident, Magnific Memory concluded Mr. Reyes was too unskilled. Just before the show was open, Magnific announced Mr. Reyes wouldn't be appearing. In defiance of Magnific's decision... He kicked Mr. Reyes out? That seems rather extreme. Do you really have to go that far? When it comes to magic, Troop Grammy was so passionate, or should I say extreme, about it, and that caused problems for them from time to time. Yes, even caused his courtman to have trouble with their extreme antics. And now, Troop's successor has committed a murder. Seems the Troop's rare talent was inherited by the right person after all. Putrid talent for criminality. You sound rather extreme yourself, Prosecutor. Criminals with impure souls do not deserve sympathy, Your Honor. As I was saying, after his expulsion, Mr. Reyes apparently went on to hold a grudge against the troop. Yeah, they didn't mark him as one of the possible candidates for who killed Magnifi. You will tell those close to him I will get my revenge on Troop Grammy someday. Revenge? That certainly seems antagonistic. Mr. Reyes was apparently ousted from Troop Grammy 13 years ago due to an injury he sustained. And then his chance for revenge finally came. If you'll be so kind, Detective Sky. I guess I have a choice, do I? The defendant's motive. So that's why he was in... By the time the accused had discovered Notebook's theft, it was too late. Her only option was to kill Mr. Reyes and make it look like...
Objection!
That's nothing but conjecture. The victim's assistant, Bonnie the Femme, gave the police a statement. She testified that just before the start of the show, Mr. Reyes said, "Going to reveal all of Troop Grammy's secrets on stage today." Well, that's not exactly a great starting point for a rebuttal, is it? You're telling me? Allow me to give you one piece of advice, Defense. Oh? What's that? Let it go and move on. Excuse me? Helping a sinner will only sully your own soul. One possessed of an unclean soul will burn in the flames of hell, and then be ever burdened with that sin in their next life. But I don't believe in that, Sophie. Oh, Holy Mother, grant me the strength to deal with this putrid lawyer. All actions have consequences, and yours will surely earn you the honor of being a mere stink bug at best in your next life. A stink bug? Now then, Mr. Stink Bug. I mean, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please. Funny how here it's badges, whereas in the other one it was Magatama. He then intended to reveal the secrets behind the magic trick during the show. That was the victim's plan for revenge, and when he did in fact steal a notebook. Oh, so...
Hold it!
Revenge after all this time? It's been 13 years already. Why now? I mean, wouldn't he have done it a long time ago if he was going to do it? Detective Sky, self-indulgent outbursts such as those will earn you divine punishment in the form of a salary evaluation. Wait, that's what divine punishment means? Let the detective have us. This humble servant of the Holy Mother shall explain. Over a decade ago, Troop Grammy was at the height of their popularity, but then their reputation declined, and they had all but faded from public memory. Until recently, that is, when Trucy Wright sought to recapture their former glory. A defendant, and at such a young age too? How impressive! Yes, the accused's skill at magic is undeniably impressive. Huh? What was I just doing? If she hadn't fallen into the path of sin, she would have had a bright future ahead of her. It's always sad to see such promising young potential go to waste. Now then, Detective Sky, how did Mr. Reyes plan to get his revenge? And please put down the snackoos before you continue your testimony.
Hold it!
What evidence do you have that Mr. Reyes actually stole a notebook? Well, you see, whenever you're ready, Detective. Fret not, Detective Sky. You have nothing to repent for. You should be proud of the fine forensic discovery that you made. Forensic discovery? And what did she discover specifically? Detective Sky identified a certain set of fingerprints in the notebook. Upon further inspection, she determined that they belonged to Mr. Reyes. What? The detective found the fingerprints entirely of her relation. For that, I must say, well done, Detective Sky. Get a little too addicted to using your precious white powder, did you, Emma? Now, Detective Sky, I would ask you to explain exactly how Mr. Reyes intended to use the notebook to exact his revenge.
Hold it!
Gotta reveal all Troop Grammy's secrets on stage day. That's what Mr. Reyes himself said, right? Right, but he didn't exactly specify which Grammy secrets he was talking about. But the prosecution thinks he was referring to the secrets behind Troop Grammy's magic. Yes, that is the prosecution's assertion. Why did I just do that? When the accused realized that Mr. Reyes was to reveal their family's most closely guarded secrets, she naturally panicked. So basically, Lucy's notebook was hiding in Mr. Reyes' things because he had stolen it himself. I say, truly a motive that only a magician could have.
Hold it!
Do you really believe what you're saying, Detective Sky? Do you really think Mr. Knight killed Mr. Reyes to stop him from getting his revenge? Oh my god. Keep your private considerations separate from your public duty. I warned you about this very thing before the trial began. Did I not, Detective Sky? Yes, you did. Please recite my exact words to you. Emma Sky, you're a detective first and foremost, not the accused friend. Remember your duty and fulfill it faithfully. Excellent, so you do remember what I said to you. Your devotion to your work will be rewarded, for the Holy Mother sees all. This Holy Mother is no scientific concept I've ever heard of. Those who really don't get along... Oh wait. Those who really don't get along, do they? Well, science and religion go together about as well as oil and water. As I was saying...
Hold it!
I'm sorry, but what exactly is the basis for claiming it was murder? Beats me? What? The basis is beats me? You'll have to ask Prosecutor Sadmadi over there, because he hasn't told me his reason either. Detective Sky, your feeding of information to the defense is not gone unnoticed by my eyes. The bad karma of acts which go against your duty will impinge upon you in your next life. But even before that, it may impinge upon your job in the form of a transfer. Dude, fuck you! Poor Emma, she's really been risking everything for us. Well, Prosecutor Sadmadi, what are your plans for claiming homicide? It was the luminous tape in the understage passage. I realized that it had been moved so that Mr. Reyes would climb up into the downstage coffin by mistake. What? Mr. Reyes, who was waiting in the understage passage, was supposed to have used the upstage ladder shown here on the left. He was to climb up into the coffin that had been set up in the backstage area. They'd been turned into a stuffed dragon during Act 1. Mr. Reyes was supposed to come back to life and emerge from that coffin, but the luminous tape had been moved to mark the downstage ladder. So the victim climbed up into the coffin on the stage itself by mistake. The very same coffin the accused thrust her sword into. And you have proof that was my client who moved the tape. But of course, Detective Sky. He actually has proof. The statement. Well, defense, are you finally ready to let it all go and move on? Absolutely not. Detective, please add the information about the prints on the tape to your testimony.
Objection!
Mayhaps not.
Hold it!
What made you think to check the luminous tape for prints? Well, whether it's detective's intuition. Oh? I just look pretty much every single surface in the theatre. I mean, it's so nice to be able to It's great that you're enthusiastic, Emma, but there is such a thing as too enthusiastic. Then it doesn't help that Juicy's prints on the tape. Wish I knew what sound would even be appropriate to make in this situation. The fingerprint there. And the fingerprint.
Objection!
Yep. Sorry, Detective Sky, but there's a flaw in your testimony. Oh, really? The prosecution is claiming that Miss Wright moved the understage tape during the show, in order to guide the victim into the coffin downstage. But it doesn't make sense that she would leave prints on the tape at that time. It doesn't? Please consider the fingerprinting results of the main coffin, which shows that not one of my client's fingerprints were found on or in it. That's true, we didn't find any other prints on the coffin. I think you've realized what the flaw in your testimony is. Claiming Miss Wright left prints on the tape during the show is inconsistent with the facts. Because she was wearing gloves during the show. She must have left the prints sometime before the show started. In other words, her prints do not prove she moved the tape to mislead the victim. The prosecution's investigation was insufficient. Oh my! On the personal level, I'm very happy about it. Well, Prosecutor Sad Marty, if the defense's argument is true, then you have no evidence the defendant moved the tape to deceive the victim. I see. Apparently, the defense is more intelligent than I thought. More than a steamboat, at any rate. Come on, you can bump me up to at least a stack beetle now, can't you? Would that really be any better? Of course, way better. Stack beetles are cool with those huge mandibles on theirs. If the defense wishes to be promoted to a stack beetle, then answer me this question. Alright, shoot. Even with no evidence that you choose me to tape to misguide the victim. The victim still climbed the ladder using the tape as a guide. And entered the coffin on the stage. The accused then thrust her sword into said coffin with the victim in it. So what you're saying is, the fact remains that the victim was stabbed to death, right? Precisely. However, this does drastically change one aspect in this case. If the accused did not lead the victim into the coffin on purpose, then it means the victim's death could have been accidental. If it was indeed an accident, the defense can argue that it was involuntary manslaughter. Really, you pulled the Von Karma trick? I say, if it was involuntary manslaughter, they could plead extenuating circumstances. The severity of the crime could be mitigated. Defense, if you believe the accused did not murder the victim, then do you argue that it was an accident? This is it. The all important question. The defense argues that Miss Reyes' death was murder. The defense maintains that the defendant is entirely innocent. We believe that it wasn't an accident, but murder. And, what's more, we believe it was committed by a third party. A third party? Isn't the true culprit someone else? Yeah. Why are you so surprised? That is quite a brazen claim to make, and one wholly without grounds. Your voice is as loud as your suit. God, I'm getting flashbacks to that blooper. Oh, your suit is loud! And you're mountain the echoes just as loudly in emptiness. Surely you were but a loud red pepper in your previous life. I've been demoted to a vegetable? Wow, I didn't know a person could be on the sentence. In any case, I do have grounds to make this claim. Let us hear this reasoning of yours, then. Alright, but before I give it, there is one question that we need to address. If the victim was killed by some third party, then the sword the defendant thrust in the coffin wasn't the cause of death. And that's the case, then how do we wind up with a dead body inside the coffin? A very good question. Now let's hear your opinion, Mr. Justice. How did the victim's body wind up inside the coffin? It was magic. He was killed in the coffin. Suppose the victim might have been killed inside the coffin. Exactly. And who was the one who thrust the sword into the coffin? Wasn't this where I got... Ah! Nope. Thank fuck. He was killed on the stage. What if the victim was killed under the stage before being put into the coffin? In other words, what if the victim was already dead in the coffin from the get-go? Oh, I see. In that case, the defendant's sword wouldn't have been the cause of death. How do you respond, Prosecutor Sadmati? That is the third time. The third time of what? What the heck is this?
Satorai mao mandomo samashi de tashi no ketare gase yo soro ka?
What? Ah, my head! What do you think you're doing? Even the merciful Holy Mother loses patience if she's struck 3 times. Since you never learn, you needed to be punished. Why don't you let me worry about what I need and don't need? It is what you deserve for interfering with my sacred last rites for the victim. You are a brainless lawyer chasing phantoms. Hey, I fought a phantom last time! Let this humble servant of the Holy Mother give you an edifying sermon. Sermon? Now? There is a passage in the sacred scriptures of Crainism. A cornered frog will swallow even a snake. Huh? A cornered lawyer has unexpectedly struck back hard against the prosecution. Did I get it right? No, for I'm not done with my sermon. And yet the frog still dies, its belly bitten and torn from within. That's great! And in this case, you are that frog, defense. What exactly is your point anyway? Let us assume for a moment that the victim was killed on the stage. Runen had the opportunity to do so during the show. Let's see, the people in the show were Bonnie the Fan, the victim Mr. Reyes, and Tracy Wright. Bonnie the Fan was on stage throughout the entire show, as easily confirmed by the footage from the show. Sadmati, fuck off. Oh, great and merciful Holy Mother, thus another putrid mind has been guided towards enlightenment. Can't believe I swallowed this trick question whole.
Objection!
Sorry, but I have to raise an objection here. Athena, what are you? There's something I want to point out, Paul. And who might you be? You strike me as a mere child in countenance. Huh? And you would contribute to this discussion in that capacity? I most certainly would. You just argued that the defendant killed the victim on the stage. Let me remind you that Miss Wright is a girl. Clearly, surely you didn't raise an objection simply to point out such an obvious fact. Your Honor, please send for this little child's guardian to come take her room. Asshole. But I'm not done with my sermon. You don't need to talk like Prosecutor Sadmati, you know. Listen, the victim was killed in the understage passage. And his body would have had to be hauled up to the stage. However... That's true! It does seem like it would be a rather difficult task for the defendant. I don't think even I could do it. I probably could. Wait, maybe it was a bad idea to say it out loud. In my religion, the priestesses of Crainism are revered as the pillars of our beliefs, so I naturally have nothing but deep respect for women. I also think highly of the female perspective. Is this the man who called this fair maiden a little child? Here's a fair maiden? I agree that your point is worth discussing, defense. How indeed was the dead body raised up into the coffin? By the accused, Trucy right, that is. You're committed to putting the finger at her no matter what, huh? And you explain how that is possible. But of course. There was a way for even a small creature like her to raise a victim's body up. I foresaw that her arguments would come to this, so I prepared a witness. Well, well, I admire your readiness to prosecute her. It's really not that difficult when one can read the ultimate outcome of any trial. Very hard to believe. Yes, I suppose you may. One moment, Detective Sky. You did a fine job, Detective. Your testimony was invaluable. Yes, you served well as a detective and did not allow your personal feelings to interfere. You overcame the conflicted emotions you felt and performed your duty admirably. You will be rewarded for your fine work. I hope we can work together again in the future, so I can harass you more. Pretty much. Just like how Edgeworth used to cut Gumshoe's salaries all the time. When it comes to events in crime, I really hope Payne got the death penalty. The death sentence. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Please, witness. There is a time and a place for all things, including magic. That is your second time. Wait, second time to what? There will be no further warnings. You should know that from our Damn, my brain switched off halfway through the sentence. Is no one exempt from his holiness's rosary of suffering? May we have your testimony, witness, once you've recovered from your disappointment? Was a huge fan of Trucy's, huh? Sure, you're a real fan, alright. Of destroying Trucy, you mean? You were on stage the whole time? And you're sure about that? Wait, stage left number 2. Oh yeah, what's stage left number 2? I was gonna say. There is no question. The entire audience could testify to that fact. What's more, she's shown clearly in the TV show footage as well. Therefore, the only person who could have killed the victim on the stage is the accused. Furthermore, by using a stage lift, even a petite young lady could have raised the body up to the stage without difficulty. You gotta be kidding me. Very well, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Objection!
Nope. Fired at the last moment.
Hold it!
You said you are a huge fan of truces, isn't that right? Ha, wunderbar. I wonder if that's a pun on wunderbar. German for wonderful. She certainly sounds like she means all that. So finally being able to perform with her must have been quite a treat for you, right? Oh yes, after all, it was my chance to finally ever see him. I'm just a fan, but a fan magician. It was not an accident, it was murder. Witness, please explain if you would. How a small young woman such as Tracy Wright could have raised the body?
Hold it!
What makes you think it would be possible? It's not like you tried it out yourself, right? Actually, we did try it out for ourselves. You did? Detective Sky, if you would. Detective Sky, what do you have you do? You're kidding! As if you really can foresee all of our counter-arguments. Do not underestimate this humble servant of the Holy Mother. More like Harley.
Hold it!
Is what possible? Could Tracy really have what, Mr. Pham? Please finish your sentence. Well, Fatty. Don't try to beat around the bush. Come right out and say it. Why not tell this court what you really believe? What I really believe? Of course I know of at least 3 other unflattering things you really think of about. How can you attack this girl when she's obviously speaking with reserve? There is such a thing as reading between lines, Mr. Justice. Sad how the youth of today lack the ability to do such a thing. It's a pity of how people of your age lack a brain, Judge. Looking at me like that isn't going to help me stick my phone in my mouth less, Your Honor. Witness, please describe what the accused might have used to lift the dead body. Alright.
Hold it!
Stage lift 2. You mean the stage lift shown here on the left? And so that makes her a murderer, in your opinion? Oh, brother, how long is she going to keep this act up? Defense? What position was stage lift 2 in after the show? If I recall, it was in the fully raised position. Ah! And the reason why it was fully raised is because the accused used it to lift the victim's body. Don't you agree? Feel free to slowly mull it over while you boast over the flames of hell, you evil red pepper. So now I'm also evil.
Hold it!
You didn't have a single spare moment to slip down to the understage passage? Huh? Don't tell me you suspect me now. I'm just trying to do my job by fully examining your alibi. Depending on how solid it is, I might have to suspect you, yes. Oh there. Huh? Mr. Pham, are you feeling alright? You seem suddenly different. You didn't just snap, you broke character just now. Flawless? That's odd, considering what you told me. You said that you'd made a mistake with where you positioned Mr. Hat. Mr. Pham, to what is the defense referring? Well, I made a little mistake on stage. I was in charge of offering Mr. Hat, you see. And because of that mistake, Juicy had to move the stage lifts around. Darn it, don't see any inconsistencies in her testimony. I beg your pardon. I give her another 5 minutes before she tears off that mask. Well, defense? Are you ready to let it all go now? No. When did I get the habit of doing that? Of course not, I'll never give up. I see. I suppose this too is fate. The sacred scriptures of Klainism describe a variety of hells for the damned. For someone like you who struggles ceaselessly against his fate, Papul Bolshik seems most appropriate. People boil, what? Oh wait, that's Chinese. What sort of terrible place is Papul Bolshik? Place where the more one struggles, the further one falls into the abyss. The bottom of the abyss, a ferocious beast awaits. Think of it as something akin to an antlion's sand pig trap. Oh, there's one of those in my backyard. Now then, it would appear that the witness's testimony supports the prosecution's claims, and that the defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim on the stage. We're supposed to get out of this jam. Hey, Apollo, if you can't find any contradictions, maybe it's time to use analytical psychology. You mean... That's right. Athena can hear things others can't with her super sensitive hearing. She can hear the emotions people suppress as a kind of noise or discord in their voices. Alright, Athena, let's give it a try.
Hold it!
Your Honor, I'm afraid now a witness, Mr. Pham, is suffering under terrible traumatic stress due to this horrible incident.
She is?
Yes, what with that terrible death on stage, and her beloved Trucy getting arrested, she's on awful strain and shock. In fact, I don't know how much more she can take before she's unfit to testify.
Oh, I've heard of that. What is it called? Postal stress disorder, right? Where a person becomes uncontrollably angry, I think. I've read about it somewhere.
Let's go and post. Oh wait, that's Athena. Let's go and post her, Your Honor. This is PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh my! So that's why the witness acts so hostile at times, as if she were a different person. Miss Sykes, please do whatever you can to help this unfortunate young lady.
And what exactly is this child planning to do? Mr. Justice? With her super sensitive hearing, Miss Sykes can hear witnesses' true emotions. Simply from tone and inflection, she can tell exactly what a person is feeling. Sounds like some sort of spurious devilry. I find it hard to believe, I must ask. How do emotions constitute evidence?
While I won't say that emotions can be taken as evidence per se, I have seen how instrumental Miss Sykes' work has been in cracking a case. Therefore, I wholly support giving it a try.
I see. If you're in favour of it, Your Honour, I have no objections. Even this main monk can see that something deserves a witness. You're me to lead the session? Fair enough. But don't need a refresher. No need. Sadness, sadness. No emotion. Sadness and shock. Sadness. Happiness. There we go.
Got it!
I have to say, Mr. Pham, you certainly are a strange one. Even though you said I feel so bad about it, it seems you were feeling happy about it. Ouch. Ouch. I think I can guess why you're feeling happy. It must be because you messed Trucy up. I think you're happy because you messed the defendant up. I'm right, aren't I? Uh-huh. Because we saw you. We saw how you said you hated Trucy, right? How you were glad she was in trouble, and even how it was what she deserved. Looks like I hit the bunny on the head, so to speak. Mr. Pham, are you ready to confess how you really feel? Keep that up, Mr. Fan, and you're gonna have a metal breakdown. Mr. Fan, how long do you insist on maintaining this wolf in sheep's clothing? We can't end this therapy session until you get real with us. Let the wild beast inside you free. Neurologist. I'm giving it over. Sheep's clothing, you've got it all on. Some rabbits have gone. I think we've just opened Pandora's box. Why are you done with that goody two-shoes cotton tail act? It'll freeze about.
Now friends, your therapy session is taking a turn for the worse from the looks of it.
There's a perfectly good explanation for this. Isn't there, Miss Sykes? We blew it. Who, me? Does this mean you admit to wishing the defendant harm? When you say hard physical labor, what are you referring to? That's strange. Fina, could you please add that last statement to Bonnie's testimony? Yeah, she finally slipped up. So what do I need to do now? Alright, got you now, Bonnie the fam.
Objection!
Nope.
Objection!
That doesn't make sense. What, do you think I'm crazy now? No. That's not the point I was trying to make. Mr. Pham, allow me to repeat your statement. Thanks to that, she ended up having to move the stage lifts. But how did you know? How did you know Miss Wright moved the stage lifts? According to her own statement, she didn't tell anyone that she had done so. So how could you possibly have known what she had done unless you saw her? You saw Miss Wright moving the lifts in the understage passage, didn't you? Bye-bye.
But Mr. Justice, wouldn't that mean...
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Pham herself was on the stage where the victim was killed. I hardly need to tell the court what this means. You're one awful liar.
Liar? Not lawyer. I'm a lawyer.
Mr. Pham, and one spectacular suspect. I'm saying that's a possibility. What's more, I say you had a solid motive to frame my client for murder as well. My apologies for raining on the defense's revelry. You seem to have forgotten one very important point.
Why do I keep doing this? Damn it.
Oh, really? The TV footage, as you can clearly see. Mr. Pham was on the stage the whole time. The entire audience can bear witness to that fact, including you. Oh yeah. You have just taken a long and senseless journey, only to return to the starting line. The witness could not have been in the understage passage, which means the only one left who could have killed the victim is the accused. But Mr. Pham knew something she couldn't have known unless she was under the stage. How do you explain that, Prosecutor Sadmati? It's quite simple. The accused must have told Mr. Pham about it, but then forgot. I mean, she was in two places at once. That does seem to be the only explanation that makes any sense. Then we just have to make it make sense. Your Honor, the witness was both on the stage and on the stage at the same time. That is the defense's assertion.
I've heard some illogical things come out of you before, but this is absurd.
I'm sure you'll change your tune once you hear my reasoning, Your Honor.
My gut tells me you're bluffing, but I'll bite. Very well, Mr. Justice. How do you explain how the witness was in two places at once?
She teleported! No, there were two bodies. There were two bodies, Your Honor. If that were the case, it would all make sense, wouldn't it? There were two of them. I suspected you had a few screws loose, but now I see someone missing altogether. Is there a toolkit in this courtroom, Your Honor? I suppose three screws to the head should right in his putrid brain.
Very well, bailiff, could you...
Hold it!
Oh, wait, please listen to my argument.
Very well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to at least give it a listen.
As was argued earlier, Mr. Pham is shown in the footage the whole time. At the same time, she was also watching Miss Wright in the understage passage. The only possible explanation is that there are two bodies.
That almost sounds like it makes sense. What do you think, Prosecutor Sadmadi? His humble servant or their Holy Mother is of the opinion that we should lose no time in replacing the defense of many lost screws. But the Bonnie the fam in the footage is real Bonnie, and the Bonnie here on the witness stand, the one who must have been on the stage. Here's Bonnie the fam. Here's our second Bonnie. Say we call the one in front of us Bonnie 2. I believe I have just a piece of evidence to prove that Miss Bonnie 2 exists. Oh, then please submit your evidence, Mr. Justice. What proves the existence of Bonnie 2? Rubber swords? No.
Take that!
Nope, didn't think so.
Take that!
What's this? During our investigation, we found a set of unknown prints on the coffin on the stage. These prints were most likely left during the course of the show, but they didn't match the prints of any of the people involved in this case. An unknown third party's fingerprints? I was not told of this. Farewell.